Stampers, this is super awesome stamper Shirley Merker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, USA. In this video, will show you how to create this shaker card from a 6x8 cello bag. So let's get started. So the first tip is, I'm going to pull one of these out. You want to cut your cello bag in half. So what you would need to do is cut it into 2 equal pieces. So line up that 8-inch length, the long way, against your paper trimmer. Line it up to the 4 mark and slice it in 2. So you get 2 equal pieces. And we will be using the side that is open on one end during this video. All right, so we have a few things to do before we get to the cello bag part. The first is embossing the card base. So we have a rich raspberry card base, and I use the Absolutely Argyle embossing folder on the front. And then the next thing, I found a strip. So this is just a 1-inch by about 4-inch piece of rich raspberry. And I flagged both ends by putting it in our triple banner punch, flipping it over, and just cutting off the minimum amount on each end. And then the Wishing You Berry Best comes from the Celebration Offering Berry Blessings. That's also where this pattern paper comes from as well. So if you place a $100 order, you would earn both of the pattern paper pack and the stamp set. Okay, so I stamped the sentiment in the rich raspberry ink already as well. I wasn't sure I could get that straight on camera. This piece of paper right here is for the inside. So it's just the 1/6 of an 8.5 by 11 piece of Whisper White. That's my standard card liner. Okay, so next, if we look at my shaker, I've got a whole bunch of these sprinkles, these ice cream corner sprinkles, which are new in the January to June 2021 catalog. But I also have some hearts. And the hearts I punched out from the Dog Builder punch. So I'll show you how that works. Just flip it over and punch some out. Okay, and I already have a bunch punched there for us, so you don't have to sit and watch me punch all of those. All right, next up, we are going to work on the cello part. So this is measured 6x3. And you might have to cut it a little, just tiny bit less than 6 inches if you have problems sliding it in your cello bag. Slide it all the way to the bottom. And then insert all of your sprinkles. So I got a bunch of hearts. And then some of the sprinkles. So maybe about 1/2 teaspoon. That looks good. All right, you don't want to put so many in there that when you mail it, it gets too thick. You can't mail it with a single postage stamp. All right, now just flip that back side over. So you see where we're going. And then you're going to secure it down with a piece of tear and tape. And I know it's hard to see the end. So if you miss it, oh, no, I'm pretty good. To secure it down, just do some the other way. And that will help it stay shut. And that's your cello. That's your shaker part. All right, so flip it over and pull it up. and line up the bottom edge with the bottom of your card. And yep, it's going to hang over, but I'm okay with that. And flip it back. And you are going to, actually, I didn't put the tear and tape exactly where I needed it. I needed to put it a little closer to the edge. Probably would have stuck okay, but I'm going to flip that shut. All right, next layer would be our sentiment, and I just used a strip of Stampin' Seal Plus. And make sure your flag is not overhanging the edge there. And last, we have these lovely little resin hearts. And what I did was I placed them over the diamond part on the Argyle print. And that's it. That's our second way to use a 6x8 cello bag. Thanks for stamping with me today. Make sure to click this subscribe button so you're notified when I load new videos to my YouTube channel. Also, go to my blog at superawesomestamper.com and click the subscribe button there to be notified when I post new blog posts. You can order all these products from my blog at superawesomestamper.com. Stamp with you soon. Bye.